Y'all tuning in to the first episode of That's Neat with BigNEET. I'm BigNEET. This is going to be a podcast. Will be a podcast. Let's use English, people. This is going to be a podcast about politics. That's my main. That's my main jive. I love me some politics. Um, Movies, television shows. So I'm going to be spoiling Squid Game. So just be prepared. And we're going to talk about the biggest thing to happen this week, which was motherfucking season 3 of Amphibia. And we are going to start the show off today with Amphibia. Oh my God, that show's so good, y'all. I'm not even going to try to cuss through it, but it is so good, y'all. It's about a little minority girl who gets transported to a little frog land and has to live and has adventures and all of this crazy stuff. And it is amazing. Let me tell you this. It is so fun. It is so informative. It really teaches lessons. It is really good fun. And the characters, every single one of them is hilarious. Every single background character has that little thing that makes them hilarious. And I cannot, not even going to spoil it for y'all. I'm going to spoil Squid Game. But go watch the first 2 seasons of Amphibia on Disney Plus. Not even sponsored yet. But it's really good. It's a really fun cartoon show. Now, what else are we going to talk about? I haven't seen Venom. I didn't see the first one in theaters. I saw it illegally. So I decided to do the same for the sequel. It only feels right. But I hear it's a good movie. So go check it out if that's something you're interested in. The next movie I'm seeing in theaters is, and I'm back to cussing, motherfucking Dune. I'm so fucking excited. I want to see Dune. I'm so lit. It's going to be on HBO Max, but nah, you got to see Dune in theaters. I'm even going to splurge and get IMAX. I think I only saw Avengers in IMAX. And Avengers was legendary for what it did, but it's not that great. It's legendary though, and I will give it its props. Um, let's let's get into this politics real quick. By real quick, I'm gonna drift off. I'm gonna stay focused for y'all, the listeners. Um, this political game is getting crazy out here currently. Um, as we know, the Republicans and Democrats in the Senate have passed a bipartisan infrastructure bill, and it went to the House. There are people who call them moderates. I agree with AOC and say they are conservatives. They are for the money, they're in the money, they want the money. So they are conservatives. And I'm not hating that lifestyle. It's just don't call yourself a Democrat when the only thing you want to do is stop progress. So these people, once the Senate bill passed the House, the Senate bill got sent to the House, they said, hey, these conservative Democrats, they said, hey, we want to have a vote for that now. We want to delink the 2-track process, which, of course, because I'm praying to Jesus that you people know that the bipartisan infrastructure, or the BIF, and that's why we'll be saying from now on to be easier on my vocabulary, that the BIF and the reconciliation package, which, for once again, you motherfuckers better know. You know how many fucking points a player of any sport will fucking put up. You know what kind of fucking dramas happen. Anyway, see, I get distracted. Dylan, thinking about y'all bullshit. Anyways, I love y'all. But the bipartisan reconciliation package is going to be passed by Democrats in the Senate only. That's what you need. And 51 votes. So that means Kristen Sinema, Joe Manchin, but we still got other, mark-ass motherfuckers. They just fell in line, as they should, because this is a win for everybody except big corporate interests. And corporate interests so happen to coincide with a lot of big business people's interests. Fuck them. They are stacking cash on the backs and on the generations of your children, literally. And it's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna hate no one's hustle. That's what you're gonna learn about BigNEET. I hate no one's hustle. Get it how you want to. I might even see like a vision of how a person can get it how they want to. But that's just me. But in my 2 cents and some shit that clearly I have no business getting into. But anyways, like I said, distracted real easily. So the 2-track process, both bills are needed for Biden's Build Back agenda. So what that means is that to transform how America operates and set some standards and guides of how to operate in this new America, we need to lay down these laws so these corporations can stop milking the system, because they're milking it for their benefits. They can still be beneficial and take care of their commitments to the people that they're pushing their products to. And that's what, people want to make a big old deal about what is business, what is stacking paper. It is just people that just want to stop worrying about being broke. That's why they stack paper. They don't want to worry about what someone who only has $10,000 in their bank account has to worry about, or a person that has $100,000 in their bank account, or a person that has $1 million. Like, people just want to surpass that fictional line because this world runs on capitalism, and these rules are necessary because people can take advantage and hurt a lot of people because of this. So we need to pass the Build Back a Better agenda, but that process is being held up because Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema, people I don't really want to mention, but as someone else has said, 95% of the party, or is it the Senate, Democrat, I guess it would be Democratic senators, are behind the Build Back Better agenda, the 3.5 trillion over 10 years. People will always say just 3.5, and it sounds like, they're putting a down payment on that right fucking now. No, you stupid motherfuckers. It's 3.5 over 10 years, so that works out to be like $350 million a year, or something like that. I'm not a calculator or a person willing to do any research for you. So if you want an exact number, go look for it. We need this because America is breaking down as what it means for its people, and that dream was started by my white people. So you guys created something. Shout out to that. You created the American dream and try to keep it for yourselves for as long as possible. And it worked out for y'all. I mean, once again, when there's no hate on this side of the fence. Get it how you live. It's disgusting, but I'm not hating on you. So this American dream, now once again, shout out to America. It's better than a lot of fucking places. Let me be honest, open, and clear about my stance of America. But the capitalistic side of this country, once again, no sweatshop. So it can get worse, but we're supposed to be the people exploiting the other people. We're all supposed to be like, that's what other countries do. You know what? They exploit their people, but it's all for kind of like the betterment of the general people. Americans will create and exploit other people and other nations. Really disgusting, by the way. We exploit are using of people. Uh, so what? See, that's why I need a partner buddy, someone I can really back and forth with. I get distracted really easily. Uh, yeah, we need to do this for the American public, but also with that, I want to talk about this. Hold on. Oh, great. I want to talk about the Senate parliamentarian. She, this person that is out here saying what the Senate can do and not do, but also, which came out from her own mouth in 2017, that she helps guides and shapes what exactly the rules are for the Senate, which sounds kind of like, huh, are you abiding by the rules set in stone that are set in stone? Allegedly, they're set in stone for Democratic administrations. If you people don't like pay attention to like how the game goes, like these rules and regulations only matter under Democrats. In 2017, which in turn was a Republican presidency, she was saying, hey, when it came down to what bullshit did she try to sell? Hold on, because I feel like I owe you guys that much. Because it sounds like some bullshit. She did some recent bullshit I can tell you about. She said no to a $15 minimum wage in the American Rescue Plan, which was the bill the government passed. I say government, but the House and the Senate using only Democrats. So let's be correct about exactly what happened. The American Rescue Plan, which Democrats wanted to attach $15 minimum wage to, and the Senate parliamentarian said no. Something more recent that she has done is that she said immigration cannot be used in the reconciliation package. So, yeah, she is just a fuck ass. That's what I'm going to call people that are just like, they're clearly doing it for their own interest, because, you know, just having the title isn't enough. And that, people, is what is called a power trip, when your career gives you some sort of ego about what kind of person you are. Like, no one gives a fuck what you do, bro. Straight up. Like, just you stack paper. Like, who cares? No one should care. Let me see. Let me see. It's in the Bible. What the fuck? What did she say? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. You know what? I'm not finding it. I'll just give you what she said as of recently, mean breaking news. That's the breaking news voice if you don't know, people. The Senate parliamentarian has given guidance to the Senate leadership about the debt limit as part of the reconciliation. This is big news and will drive a lot of conversation thinking in the Senate this week. The parliamentarian told Senate leadership Dems can pass a debt limit only bill without impacting the overall reconciliation package. It would retain its privilege. A debt limit only bill could originate in the Senate budget and there would be no auto discharge. So Senate Democrats would have to spend time on the floor getting it out of committee. One Republican would need to participate in the Senate budget hearing to get quorum. Two vote two vote-a-ramas in the Senate, amendments limit to debt-related stuff, so there would be tight germane issues. This could take 2 weeks or longer. If the bill is changed, it would have to go to the House. So once again, that all just sounds like some goddamn fucking bullshit, and I want you people to understand that it is a sick game of interest and intrigue. It's like Game of Thrones, but it's not a TV show. I want to connect with my audience, and we all know Game of Thrones, and we all know how that ended. That is our lives right now. And I want you to be very afraid, just like I am. I think every day is just like, oh, what worse can happen? And it's really silly out here. And once again, I'm not hating on no one, because hate generates views, and views then in turn becomes income if you do it accordingly. And I want everyone to understand that. So if you're a hater, at least turn it into a profitable position. And I want you to understand, I have no shade and no hate for anybody and how they get their money. But don't fuck me over, because I will fuck you. Physically. Getting in that butt. I think we're on Squid Game now. Squid Game is a thing that people are talking about, and is really a battle royale, spin-off, just like Hunger Games was. Go read Battle Royale. There's a movie. Leave it alone. Read the fucking manga. It's fucking amazing. I love it. So many good characters, so many good deaths. But Squid Game takes childhood games you know and love and uses it to murder a whole bunch of broke people. And that is a very creative use of rich people's time. Believe it or not. I mean, if you have hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, why wouldn't you not create a secret society where you use people's financial debts against them for, I don't know, internal clout? Because you don't talk to people about it. You spoilers, by the way. You take people to some mysterious island that has some very, very advanced technology, like that dome shit, bro. On the, you know what I'm talking about. Go watch Squid Game. That shit was like really fucking dope. So these people got money. So we had one Korean game, 2 Korean games to be specific, but then we have like 3 worldwide games that we all know. We had some Red Light, Green Light, was dope. Then we had Tug of War, and then we had also, damn it, what was that last game? Tug of War, it doesn't matter. Squid Games, really dope show. I binged it. It's only 9 episodes, so it was good. Let's see what else is popping. I want to talk about this. Lil Wayne and Rich the Kid dropped an album. Fucking blew my mind. Not the album itself blew my mind, but the fact that Rich the Kid and Lil Wayne are apparently connected with each other. And say what you want about the sales numbers, that was some really good Wayne verses. Like, as a person that really liked Lil Wayne, because, I'm 30 years old. So Lil Wayne is like, I was teenage years. I was from fucking Fireman way back then to his mixtape run, bro. Like, Wayne is fucking doing it. Like, he did it for a long time. Discovered a lot of people. But he fell off. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't checking for a Lil Wayne verse for the longest time. But, this last about year or so, 18 months, Wayne has been tearing it up. Let me be honest. And he did it on this Rich the Kid album. It only sold 15. It might sell 15K this week. Bro, go stream Trust Fund Babies. Lil Wayne, Rich the Kid. You won't be disappointed if you're a Lil Wayne fan. I think that wraps it up. Oh, not yet. Last story. We have what the fuck is going on with AMC? Where's my money? Where's my money, rich people? You're fucking the system. You remember when I was talking about how the system looks out for itself and how it can keep making money after it's already done bad? This is basically what this whole AMC, GME, short sellers are doing, and what they did to the highest level. And it's really disgusting. And hopefully there's justice in this world where we can see the federal government hold the corporations at their bullshit. So if you're not familiar with the situation, is that earlier this year, Robinhood stopped allowing people to buy certain shares of stock. Never been done before in the history of the stock market. Robinhood stated the volatility of the stock is the reason why they're not allowing people to buy it. Now, you would say, oh, buy or sell, they're just letting people hold it at the price, right? No. So they just took away the buy button. You can still sell if that's what you chose to do. During this time, once again, Robinhood said, this is just unprecedented. It's volatile. This is what we have to do. It has just come out within the last week that Robinhood and the CEO of a major player who was playing against the AMC GME stock, that they talked to them, had a direct discussion with them, because the company is called Citadel Securities, that they're so invested heavily against the stock that if they let the price keep rising up, they're fucked. And they were fucked for a little bit. They had to get like $100 million loan or something. Look up. Once again, I am not your researcher. I'm just here to tell you what's neat with BigNEET. So it's come out that these people are colluded. I would use the word colluded to make sure that the investments that they're going to take a loss on wouldn't be as vast as, one, it should be, and two, righteously should be, because the stock market is basically a long-term bet at the end of the day. Some people want to say casino, that's not how it works. A stock market is basically, hey, I'm going to put my money in this thing, and if at this specific value. So if the prices start going down, I'm just losing the money I invested. You're not technically losing the money, because losing the money means that you'll never be made whole again. You're technically just taking a temporary deduction in your funds. So when the stock starts rising, you get back all of that plus more. So it's whatever I said it was. What was that, co-host? I don't have one? Okay. Well, it's really sick. Hopefully I get paid off of that. I am invested in AMC, and I'm not going to tell you when or where or how, or if I'm a U.S. citizen. So this was BigNEET. This was What's Neat with BigNEET. I'm out. Thanks.